Clemens Homebrew coming at you with a beer review. This is kind of a special beer review. This one today is brewed by Rogue Ales Brewing out of Newport, Oregon. Here it is. It is the Charlie 2018 Strong Ale. We're not expecting this to be an amazing, crazy, special, high-rated beer, but what it is, it's a commemorative beer. It's a commemorative beer for the life of Charlie Papapian. He turned 70 this year. He will retire after this year. A few things about Charlie. So again, he founded the American Homebrewers Association in 1978, before it was even legal. He started teaching homebrewing in the early 70s, actually, in Colorado. He founded the Association of Brewers in 1979, which later merged with the Brewers Association of America. And he's been on their board and head of the board there as well. He wrote The Complete Joy of Homebrewing, known pretty much as the Homebrewer's Bible. It's been the most probably purchased homebrewing book ever. And then another one that's dear to my heart, he also started the National Pie Day in 1986. No, beer's not my favorite dessert. It is actually pie. Thank you, Charlie. And he also started Zymergy magazine, which is a homebrewing magazine, and many, many more accolades other than that. So what have we got here? This is a strong ale, again, brewed by Rogue, and it's 7.8% ABV, 100 IBUs. Let's get it cracked open. We had pictures of this beer circling around the convention center in Portland while he was giving the keynote speech. That's right, and where he was honored. So I have tried this, not out of the bottle, but definitely out of a pitcher, which doesn't get much better than that. So take a look at this. What a pretty beer. Now, you think of a strong ale, you think it's going to be a dark ale, but no. You can look it up. They've got the ingredients over at Rogue. But look at that color. That's kind of a copper color, isn't it? It's just a beautiful reddish copper in appearance, light orange hues on there. Pretty beer. Thin head on that. Let's get the nose. Oh yeah, this is malty, man. This is like chewy. This is like anyone that's brewed gets it. If I'm mashing in and you're getting the grains coming up, I just feel like I'm smelling those grains right from the mash. Oh yeah, pretty much that's it. It's a sweet, malty type character going on here. Maybe just a hint of some floral hops and earthiness to it. Yeah, the hops are very faint. Hint of some citrus on the nose. But just barely so. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. Cheers. In the bottle, unlike on tap, it's already faded. The hops have faded a bit. So I'm getting a little bit of those herbal characters, some black tea notes. I'm getting the earthy tones. I get a little bit of citrus character, primarily some grapefruit. You definitely get some caramel characters on it. Just the lightest tint of maybe some brown sugar, but it's more that caramel. It's very smooth. It's a medium body, just a hint of some creaminess on it. It's a pretty simple beer, to tell you the truth. Doesn't really reflect Charlie's life. I'm going to take a little time with this, and I'll be back. Well, we come in with a big build-up on this beer, really talking about Charlie. This is a decent beer. It's got a lot of malt character, but there's so much hop in this with 100 IBUs. It really tones down the whole thing. It'd probably be a much sweeter beer. Personally, I think it would have been better if they'd had maybe 50 IBUs on this, 75 max. I think it would have been a much better beer and let the malts really shine. Unfortunately, with all those hop characters on this, it's gone early to this like floral and herbal and earthy and black tea type qualities going on in it. The citrus that is there has faded to the back. So what kind of numbers are we going to do with this? Well, in terms of strong ales, let's be frank. We can't give this a big old score. It's not going to cut it. There's so many beautiful beers here. By the way, he knew Fred Eckhart, and when I hear Fred Eckhart, that makes me think right of the way of Alan Spritz and Hair of the Dog, who makes some crazy good strong ales. It can't get close to those. So in terms of strong ales, we're going 81. Overall, there's some nice qualities on it. I still wouldn't rank it very high. It's a very drinkable beer. Again, I think the IBUs are a little high. Too much bitterness on this, particularly in the back end, and then that black tea character coming through. Overall, I'm giving it an 84. I want to throw in a little caveat here, which I can do because I had it at the convention floor when I was drinking this. It didn't have that high bitterness. It did have the higher sweetness. It balanced out much better, and that was a nice, decent tasting beer. In terms of overall beers, it would have probably ranked an 88. It was very nice. Here it is again, though. It's really all about Charlie and the things he's done, and we wouldn't be drinking the great beers that we have today if it wasn't for Charlie Papapian. So we thank him for that. It's the Charlie 2018 Strong Ale from Rogue Ales. This is Kevin at Clemens Homebrew saying life's too short to drink cheap beer, and I will see you on the next beer review.